Post session. Thanks for checking out the session. I was going to try this new live feature from Facebook. They have this new interface and couldn't figure it out today. So we'll use old school. This is the old version of Facebook Live. Maybe between now and then I'll figure it out next week. So thanks for coming in, hanging out today. Our session today is talking about, and as you know, our company provides content, training content. We offer it to small businesses. We offer it big businesses. We also do classroom training, and we also do executive coaching. So we're into that people skills thing, as you know. And over the years, we've always talked about online training and the use of online training. And will online training eventually take away classroom training? And since we're in the classroom training business, we don't think that online training is going to take away all of classroom training. There still needs to be classroom training, whatever course you're teaching. There could be a classroom training component. But we strongly feel that online training can support what's happening in the classroom or can also stand on its own to help meet the learning needs of your employees. Now, last week we talked about the three different populations of learners. We talked about frontline learners, people who are just, kind of frontline workers. We talked about supervisors, people who manage other people, and then we talked about senior executives. And whichever population you're trying to train, online learning can help meet your training needs. And I'm here today also to introduce you to our new platform. It's called TAG, Training Assets Gateway. One of the vendors we work with has built us an online platform, an LMS, if you will, for those of you in the training space, where we actually can provide and push out online training to our clients. And we do that for some of our small, mid-sized clients who either A, don't have the technical capacity to do that, or two, they just really want to outsource it. They don't want to outsource this online training. They don't want to do it in-house. And for them, it does make sense to use a third party. We also sell content, actual course content, and video clips to our larger companies that do have LMS systems that can install either an online program or video vignettes to support what they're teaching in the classroom or what they're teaching online. So as always, I'm going to go to my notes. We'll talk about how that may work and why that is important for you and your organization. So we also use online training. I should have mentioned so. We also use online training for those organizations that have a displaced population. They have a couple employees here, a couple employees there, in that city, a couple employees that city, a couple employees in the other city. So to be consistent in what you're teaching folks, especially when it comes to compliance, harassment type training, you want to make sure everyone gets the same message. Online training definitely helps that capacity, and we do that. We do that for our clients. We make sure that the same content gets distributed to a dispersed population. So if we think about not all training can be done in the classroom, can't take a half a day, can't take a full day, can't take a week off the floor, if you will, or off the business to go take training. What can you do in smaller bites via online training that would be successful and help employees continue to learn and to grow? Because we always talk about lifelong learning, and that doesn't always have to happen in the classroom. It doesn't have to happen at a campus. It doesn't have to happen at a community college or a trade school. It can also happen at your desktop or on your iPad, because all of our courses are PAD compliant, if you will. They all fit on the iPad or actually on your smartphone. We have clients who take it on their smartphone. So not all training needs to be done in the classroom. So for our small companies that we work with, and these are companies probably under 500 employees that don't have LMS systems, we can strategize with them to come up with a set of courses that augment what they're teaching in the classroom. So if they're doing a leadership development program in the classroom, we may do something around integrity and leadership online. If they're doing leadership in the classroom, we can do maybe coaching online. So there are a lot of different courses we can do online. But I'd be lying to you saying that the bulk of our online programs are in the harassment, bullying, all that kind of stuff, all that kind of bad stuff that's happening in the workplace, and everything you see on your television news stories at night. We do a lot of online training in the compliance area. We work with clients to do them to push online training during the orientation process, and we do that for our clients. But we also do the broad once a year. Everybody in the organization needs to take the harassment course. We offer courses that are California compliant, New York State compliant, so we do meet the compliant needs of specific states who have added on to requirements to the feds when it comes to mostly for managers. We find that the states have added another layer of training, mostly for managers, so they know their legal responsibilities as far as harassment goes. Um, But we push that out to our clients. Now, for our larger clients that want access to more content, we work with a lot of big companies, and their training departments are small, they're nimble, they may do some classroom training, but they're more in design and development. And they don't want to start with a blank sheet of paper when it comes to designing a new course. I don't blame them. I don't want to start with a blank sheet of paper either. So they're always looking for content, and we offer probably 6,000 pieces of content in our new platform that they can pick and choose from. Like, I think this video would go with this program. I think that online course would support that. I think that piece will go here. I think that activity would be good in this course. So they can pick and choose from the library. So we sell the entire library on a subscription basis for our bigger clients. But a lot of our small clients will pick and choose. Michael, this course for these folks. Michael, this course for those folks. This video for this group of folks here. And so we send them to the library. We get them to preview the library. And they basically, it's like going to a library, a physical library. They get to pick the content, the courses they want for their employees. We send them an Excel file. They fill out the Excel file with their employee names and email addresses. We upload the content. And when they're ready to go, we just push the button and those courses are gone. So we're welcome to demo this process to you and these programs to you. We offer free previews to all of our courses. We have clients who come out to our free preview portal. And I'll put a link to the portal here, and wherever you're seeing this, there'll be a link to the portal where you can actually get a free preview, 30-day free preview, and you can poke around a little bit, and you can actually take a look at the courses on your desktop. And then if you want to get the real course, I can send it to a couple folks in your organization to peruse. But it's a really, really important part of the learning process. I know a lot of us in the classroom space were kind of, nixing online training 10, 15 years ago. But we're finding that a lot of clients want to learn something in the classroom, and they want something to support that learning at their desktop post-session. And whether it's another course or a different tool or a different video or something they can go back on and do in a couple of weeks or a couple of months, it reinforces what gets learned in the classroom. And that's really, really important for those learners. Again, if you're thinking lifelong learning and you're thinking that it can't all be done in the classroom, and it can't, then you need to come up with an online catalog, library, if you will, of programs to help. And again, we're here to help. We're here to help. So we can show your leaders the programs. We can show them the different types of content that's available to them. We can manage that process for you. We can push it out if need be. But if not, we can also help install that into your LMS. So we have clients who buy programs on a year or two license, and we'll install them into their LMS systems, and then they own them for a year or two, sign off on the documents, and we're good to go. So I see we're kind of coming up to the top of the time here. So online learning, it works, it can help, and we're here to help you figure out what online learning solution would help with your group. It could be a small shop of 5, 6, 7 employees. It could be a large shop of a couple hundred employees. We can push the same course out to everybody. We take the burden off of you. Prices are pretty reasonable. You can see them on our website, trainingsolutions.com. But I'll put a link to tag here in the chat box wherever you're watching this, or the message box wherever you're watching this, and let me know what you think. So that's our show for today. So this is Mondays with Michael live here on Facebook. Come back to us next week. We may do a live one, we may do a rerun, but there'll always be good content we're sharing. So thanks for hanging out with me, and make it a great week. Take care.